what was the best memory, fight memory that you had from your pro career?
I fought a guy named Alfonso Bailey. We fought on USA Tuesday Night Fights. He was very good, very strong. But the thing was, I knew him. It's funny, it'll show you the psychology of boxers and what we really go through. I used to have trouble. This is when I was making 160. I never should have been a 160. My manager at the time, he was forcing me to make 160. So I make 160. So I got to make 60 for this fight. I didn't want to make it. I didn't want to make it at all. So at one point during the fight, before the fight, a few weeks before the fight, I actually was gonna break my finger with a hammer, so I didn't have to fight. Okay, I went in the garage
because you didn't want to fight at 160.
I went in the garage. Yeah. I went in the garage. I had the hammer in my hand. To be honest with you, I chickened out. I couldn't take the pain, so I didn't want. I said I got to find another way. So, and Alfonso, like I say, I really respected him. At one time, he was the #1 ranked amateur in the country. He had beaten Dwight Davison, who was #1 contender by the WBC. And I had seen Alfonso spar Simon Brown right before that. So I said, this guy's good, man. I got of all the guys I got to fight, and I got to fight this freaking guy. So I got to make the weight and everything, and I fight. Probably maybe the best fight of my pro career. Like I fought certainly top three of my fights. I just hit a groove and I was flowing and I got stronger as it went and I ended up winning a unanimous decision on television. And I remember I had a kid who I just talked to yesterday. He's like 38 years old now. He was like 8 then or whatever. Kid I trained, he was there and you can see him on TV. He was in the audience watching me. And so it was like, I always say, I've won fights and I've lost fights on TV, on the big stage. And don't anybody tell you different. Winning is way better than losing. Every aspect of it. And, the glow that you bask in for, that day and the next day and the next week. And so that fight always stood out to me. Like I just felt I felt like a pro fighter. I felt good. I made the weight pretty decent at the end and I fought well. And so I of all my fights, I look back on that one as probably my happiest moment.